Hello, and welcome to the Henryetta Haunt investigation part 2 with our clients Leah and Jay and special guests James and Rhonda Mays from Mays Paranormal and Spirituality. Again, this is part 2, and I'm Paul Quimby, your host, I guess, and also an investigator with Green Country Paranormal. I'm not really going to set this clip up too much, but with that being said, I hope you enjoy. We're going to kind of get right into it. But before we do, I would ask that if you're watching us for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that thumbs up, ring that bell. And if you like the merchandise you see, we've got links down below in the description and in our comments as well. So go ahead and get a shirt if you want to. We'd appreciate it. That helps us out to be able to do more investigations. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into this video. So we appreciate it. Thanks, guys, and happy hunting.
All right, guys, this is kind of a altar area of her husband, passed away. We're going to go through, we're going to check temperatures of these at different items. Obviously, we're going to see if, we can get any kind of EMF readings off of it. And we'll see what we get. These are the ashes. What do you got on the ashes, son?
The ashes were 71.
Right.
This chest up at the top right. Oh well, it's gone down now. It was hitting 75. Now it's at 72.
Yeah, I got 72.
$75
Really?
on the box. 76.
That's my camera.
Yeah, sorry. $76 again.
The Bible. No change. Anything that I see?
Well, that one hit 77. For
What did?
I think is that the Bible?
Yes, it is, but it's
Yeah.
hitting that plastic too, so that can affect it.
At first everything was about 70, and then everything jumped up to like 76.
I just pulled an error, and my thing went good. It came back on, but.
What is going on? I can't get these cameras to work.
They're all plugged in.
I know.
Do they have a separate plug into the
Okay, I
camera
didn't see no
itself?
changes. Let's kill that, Alyssa, if you don't mind.
So I wanted to come in and explain something. Paranormal activity can affect electronics. I'm not claiming what we just saw was paranormal. But what I am going to say is that at the same time Garrett's EMF detector went on the fritz and stopped working, I was in the bedroom trying to set up static cameras, and I could not get them to work. I have used them, I've tested them, and they've always worked fine. But at this location, the entire night, moving them around, putting them on different Wi-Fi networks, I could not get them to work. It's almost as if something did not want me to get them to work. And Garrett's EMF detector went off and on a few times, as we'll see later on in the investigation as well. So I just wanted to mention that. I thought it was interesting, but I'll let you be the judge. Enjoy the rest. And we're going to try out a different ITC app tonight. We're just going to see how it works for us.
Didn't they say it was the worst in the master bedroom?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Temperature's gone up 5 degrees.
It's been steadily going up.
Weird.
Oh,
Maybe because we're in here all walking
it
around.
is weird considering
The air's off.
the air's off and the temperature outside is going. The ambient temperature is going down.
Like all that stuff at the altar, it started at like 70-ish, 70, 71. Then it went up to like 75, 76.
You talking the altar or the cabinet?
The cabinet.
Oh, okay. Well, and earlier, again though, it was sitting on that rock, but. All right, so that's working.
Many died here.
Many died.
It just said many died here. Well, now, are you talking about the house or Henryetta?
Right, land.
The land.
Has there been something terrible happen on this property?
Or is it talking about the house next door?
And it's also good to note that since that pet ball was going off earlier, it hadn't done it since.
And I set the EMF detector up there by it too. And it didn't go off when I set the EMF detector down either. The women in this house are being terrorized.
Others.
What are the others? What do you mean by others? Somebody's terrorizing the women in this house. We want to know who it is. We want to know why.
You saw me.
I saw you.
Where did we see you?
They haven't given us the name of the husband.
It's on the ashes.
Yeah.
Control.
Control.
You want to control her? Are you trying to control? Hey, start your stopwatch on your phone. The next time when you're on that, the next time that goes off, start your counter. And when it goes off again, stop it. Take note. And then do it again. I want to see what the timing is between
Looks like they're back.
responses.
I'll have to do it on my phone because I don't think my watch has a stopwatch.
Mine does.
Okay. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have both going.
I want to somehow kind of figure if it's the same timing between responses or how far apart they are.
Evelyn.
And that
We
was-
have a name. Evelyn. Who's
Oh.
Evelyn?
Oh, is that what it said?
Yeah.
Okay. I have my stopwatch going from that.
Who is Evelyn?
They've upset me.
That was 18 seconds.
I got 19.9.
I
What did it
got
say?
They've upset me.
18.6.
They've upset me.
They've upset.
All right, we're going to do EVP as well.
How did they
Go ahead,
upset you?
guys. How did they upset you?
Sorry it took us so long to get it
Oh,
done
no,
anyway.
y'all
I
are
had to get
fine.
an energy drink
Oh, you're good.
so I can stay the hell up.
Yeah.
Used to go into
I
bed
should
at
have. I
like
should
10
have gotten
o'clock.
one. Yeah. I meant to get one on the way, but I forgot. No, I meant energy drink.
Yeah, I looked in the
Move this chair.
at the gas station.
Yeah, go ahead. Move whatever you need to move. Don't.
Should've.
Nasty.
You see that we don't have that comfy chair anymore.
Yeah, what?
That
I
was,
broke it.
Oh.
I got in her lap and the whole
18 to
What's
arm of
nasty?
it snapped
Hey,
off.
What's nasty?
Does Evelyn ring a bell?
Name Evelyn, ring a bell?
No.
No.
So I just wanted to chime in again here. I find it kind of odd how all the phrases we were getting in the ITC app, such as control and they've upset me, and then we got a name. But what really was interesting to me is the fact that when Jay and Leah got back from getting a little food, the word nasty came out, like it was upset that they were back, like nasty. So anyway, I just thought I would kind of point that out a little bit because I found it interesting. And well, as you'll see in the rest of the investigation, things continue to get a little bit crazy.
Hold on, ask Leah.
The last response was at
Her name
stopped
Evelyn?
at around
Evelyn?
18, 19 seconds. This
Evelyn?
one was 42.
Okay,
No.
all right. Evelyn doesn't mean anything to you?
No.
It's, we just got the words, they've upset us.
That's a wonderful way to
We
start
got
this
Evelyn.
conversation, huh?
We got, what else did we get?
Earlier, that pet ball was, we set it down and it just started going off. with
Feeling.
nothing.
Feeling?
Feeling. What are you feeling? Tell us what you're feeling. Why are you upset? Can you set off one of our devices? We have devices at the front of the room on the table, several. We have devices back here by the ashes. If you can go up and touch one of these devices, let us know that you're here. Thank you for that.
Neither.
It said neither.
Neither.
You said touch a device,
Oh,
pet
yeah.
balls, something, this, that,
Yeah,
neither.
Neither. You're not interested.
Let's do a little EVP too.
Yeah, okay.
Nearly a full minute there.
Okay, you can stop if you want, keeping track. I just was getting an idea of.
Seems mostly work different times.
Yeah, it responds when it wants.
I walked around the garage and
Lungs.
Lungs?
Anybody have any problems with lungs?
When it chokes her, she can't breathe. I mean,
good.
other than that, no.
The guy that died, he had COVID. The guy that died.
The next door guy, we were just talking about him
That's a
dying
respiratory
over there in the
disease.
house.
He died in the backyard.
Because one of the first things that it said was many have died here.
Many have died here. That's one of the first things this thing said.
And we asked if it meant like this house or like the
The
surrounding
land,
property.
Henryetta, the area.
It didn't specify anything, but it did say those words.
He dropped dead in the backyard.
He
Oh.
dropped dead in the
That's
backyard.
his truck out there. Yeah.
It was-
Right, yeah, I figured that was.
Yes.
I could show you where he passed away.
What was his name? You know?
I can't remember. You were gonna ask me that. I've got
Smith.
his nephew.
Smith?
Was his name Smith?
It could be. I don't know. I've got his nephew's number. I can definitely contact him and ask him what his name
Well,
was.
I can also research the address
Okay.
too. That's kind of.
Look specifically first.
It wouldn't be a bad thing to ask that guy though
Or
if
that
Smith rings a bell to him.
Sure.
I could go check his mailbox. Oh no, his mailbox goes straight into his house. Can I ask you a question?
You go right ahead.
Why have we upset you? What have we done to upset you? Is there anything we can do to unupset you?
Good question.
Dominant.
Dominant?
Dominant.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a personal question here.
I was gonna ask it too.
Which one of you is the dominant one? I thought so.
Okay.
I mean, we're both equally dominant.
I'm very we're both really strong ass.
We're both really dominant women.
Yeah.
We butt heads on occasion because of how dominant we are.
Sure.
And that could be even what it's saying too.
Yeah.
You know, y'all's dominance.
I'm not, I own this house.
Blood.
Oh.
Is that what?
I've been
What does that mean
research-
to you?
I've been researching my history. I just got my DNA results back. I mean, that's the only thing I
well,
can think of with.
No. Did this all start when
No.
Did you try and commit suicide?
yes,
When?
when I did this, remember?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's
When
been.
did you do that?
It was.
It was
a long time ago.
January, February.
Of 2020?
Yeah.
You said it started in March.
Was it February or
I don't know.
January?
I can't
It was
remember.
January or February. I kind of lost it, and it was bad. I slit all the way down.
Big.
It just said big. You said it was bad, and it said big.
Yeah, it was a big cut. I doctored it and put it back
I
together.
mean, you could see the scar right here,
Oh yeah, get in there.
right here. I missed my wrist. I was in a rage. I missed my wrist, and it went right through my tattoo right here. I was trying to aim for my
Yeah,
wrist,
I see
and
it. It's
and
going right through your owl.
yeah, it was about that wide open. I have pictures of it. It was serious.
Yeah, there was a lot of blood that night too.
There was a lot of blood. There was blood everywhere all over the house. Back bathroom, there's still blood in the back bathroom from it that I haven't been able to clean up.
Does this have anything to do with her trying to take her life?
And nothing.
Why are you tormenting these ladies?
Knocking.
Said knocking.
I've been hearing knocking.
Yeah. I mean,
Why? Why are you knocking? Are you trying to scare them?
Are you trying to tell us something? We're open to hear what you have to say.
Visitor.
Visitor. It just said visitor.
Is that us, or is that...
Is that these people currently in the house, or is it because we had a visitor?
Do you like visitors?
Do you dislike visitors?
Would you like for us to pray for you?
War.
It said war.
Who's at war?
Was your neighbor a veteran?
my son was, my husband was a veteran, Air Force veteran, and yes, he was too, I believe.
Is this John?
Whenever.
Whenever. Okay. I'm gonna put my hand on you. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're warm.
I feel really tingly right now.
Do you feel nauseous?
82 on the right, 78 on the left. Is that, do you feel hotter on one side, on the other, or colder on one side?
Yeah, I feel, yes.
It's consistent, 83,
Is it?
78. 4-degree difference, or 5-degree difference from one arm.
Alyssa, stand up and let him shoot you side to side. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna get this on camera.
Like I feel like something just passed through
Michael.
me.
Michael. Does that name ring a bell?
St. Michael.
I mean, John's best friend is Michael, but he's still living.
How do you feel?
I feel tense,
Can you
Tense?
notice a temperature difference from one side to the other?
I guess.
Are you seeing a temperature difference from one side to the
Well,
other?
I'm trying to get her answer.
Oh,
I mean, this side, I guess, feels warmer than this side does.
That's exactly right.
is it? So,
81, 72.
gauge, switch. Alyssa, have a seat.
Will you do it to Leah too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You be paying attention too, son, how it feels.
Charles.
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 Any differences?
Are these all the names that have died here?
Not really. I feel just like barely colder on the right side.
That's exactly right. Yep, 78, 73.
Okay, Leah.
What are you draining? Are you draining our batteries? What about you?
I don't feel a difference, honestly.
There is one, but what I'm finding weird is, hasn't it been the right side that was colder every time? It's the same here. It's a different amount. This one's 7 degree difference.
7 degree difference, and the other ones have been 4.
73 on that side, 79, it was 80, yeah, 80. 80 on that side.
I am very cold.
Me too. I'm freezing right now.
Sound.
So
Yours is the same, was in within a half a degree.
Check hers again.
Huh.
70,
6 degrees colder on the left side.
75 and a half.
May I sit down?
You, go ahead. It's your house.
I just didn't know.
Oh, sorry, I scooted it
Oh,
back
no,
there,
you're
yeah.
good, you're good, sorry.
But see, look at mine.
You stand up there on
I
Can
won't
you
get
hand
it
me my
close.
phone so I can turn off the
87 on both sides.
You got 87 on both sides?
It's probably a range difference.
Yours.
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 Mine?
What's yours? What's
Do you feel
ours?
tired?
Huh?
Do you feel tired? More tired?
No, I just drank an energy drink, so that's probably,
Fair.
you know,
Now her heart's gonna explode.
Don't say that!
Alright.
Goodness.
Come on now.
Golly.
I'm just saying it because that's how, when I drink one of those, that's how I feel.
Yeah, she was tired earlier. I mean, she came, as soon as we got home, she conked out for like 2 hours, and she usually doesn't conk out like that. Like, she's like, I'm so exhausted. She slept hard for 2 hours.
Yeah.
it just said yours. I wanna touch base on
Yeah.
what's yours?
Eric.
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 With a K.
Are these all the people who have passed away in here or been visitors here that you don't like? We haven't had an Eric here.
I'm very cold.
You're cold now?
Yeah.
Whisper.
No, thank you. We're gonna talk.
Yeah, you're a little cold.
It said whisper.
Sniping
It
me.
makes me feel like we should probably talk louder.
Yeah.
Should I talk louder? You want me to talk louder? I'm freezing.
You're cold now?
Yes.
Hit her with it.
9 degree difference.
9
Let me get up
degree
close.
difference?
Let me get up close because sometimes, just make sure.
Check the morning as well.
Look, I have a chill.
Really?
Watch out.
Watch out.
93 degrees on her forehead.
That's, isn't that 4 below average?
81 and 86.
My arms are free.
Dare me, that's probably our.
Chilly and
All right, so we're going to end it there for now. The doorbell ringing was James and Rhonda Mays arriving from Ada, Oklahoma to join the investigation. You'll see them in the next installment. But let's really talk about what we just saw, especially with Jay's suicide attempt. The ITC app was right on point, throwing out the words blood. Jay said that there was blood all over the house. Throwing out the word big, meaning the cut on her arm was a big cut, as you saw on camera. But that's not all of the story, even though that may have a lot to do with the haunt going on in this house. There's also Leah's passed on husband and the next door neighbor who dropped dead in his backyard. So what we will see in later on in the investigation, how all this comes together, and what an interesting ride it was. It got crazy at times, and it was intense at times, but if you can't already see how intense this investigation wow. I mean, I'm at a loss for words, and that's hard to do. It's hard for me to even just going back and watching this myself, I still get the chills, especially when we were talking to Jay about her suicide attempt and the responses we were getting from the ITC app. So with all that said, guys, we're going to go ahead and end it for now until the next time, and we appreciate everything you guys do for us. Again, if you're new to the channel, thank you, and if this is your first time watching, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell, set your reminders, and we'll see you next time. Thanks from Green Country Paranormal Investigations.